My name is Kjeld Hansen. I'm the chair of the European Lung Foundation. I am working at Christiania University College in Norway, and then I'm also associated with Copenhagen Business School in Frederiksberg, Denmark. During my whole career, I've been working with communication, information technology, information systems, and so on. I do a lot of running in my spare time, and now that it's winter, I also enjoy the Nordic style skiing. I think that patient-focused organizations that are set up and organized in similar ways. But ELF, at least to me, it's different. It's close ties to the EIS. So the close partnership with the respiratory health community and the professional environment and multiple stakeholders across the respiratory disease area. And then ultimately the possibility to involve patients deeply in these activities that creates a dynamic and impactful environment, which really interests me. And to me, at least, ELF has the possibility to both think differently and act differently within the space of respiratory health. One of the first things I did when I was selected as the new ELF chair was to work with the ELF office and with patients and patient organizations and EIS officers to create a rolling 3-year plan for ELF. And some of the points that we outlined in this plan was to be patient-led. So ELF wants to ensure that it's patients and patients' organizations at the heart of the organization, and that they really drive the work and everything that ELF does. And then I think also there are some topical areas that I have a huge interest in. So, for instance, digital health, which is very in the moment since we're all living through the pandemic, and a lot of what we do is switching to digital. So being more aware and more mindful about what digital health is and can be used for in respiratory health is one of the goals that we set up. So I think there's a lot of room for patients to change respiratory health. And I think also as part of the switch now to digital, there'll be more and more tools that enable patients to take better care of themselves and to do the right thing. My first year has also been very gratifying and very satisfying indeed. So we have been working with our patient advisory groups that are disease specific and that can help to inform research and practice through the assembly structure in EIS. And we also transformed the Health Council, so it's now a 50-50 representation of healthcare professionals and patients. And I think that really gives a good dynamic that can help to move the organization forward. Yes, I've been a moderate to severe asthmatic since I was around 6 years old, so it's a long time. And when I think back, I think it had a really big impact on me, especially when I was younger and then in my adolescent years. Being well medicated is a real game changer, and it's something that really opened up a lot of avenues in my life, both physically and mentally. So now I have this, I would call it an unstoppable urge to keep going and to keep challenging myself. And the biggest game changer for me was, of course, the New York City Marathon, but the proudest moment that I feel is about the next big achievement. To being able to replicate and maybe even enhance that feeling that I felt back then. So I'm hoping then that my proudest moment this year will be to complete the Lausanne-Genève Trail. It's a relay with Pippa Powell, our director, which will take us across a combined distance of 118 kilometers and more than 4,000 height meters. So I think there's a lot to look forward to in the role, but first and foremost, I look forward to working with all the knowledgeable and passionate people in lung health and respiratory health, and to come up with solutions to some of our most important current and future challenges. So I'm looking forward to helping facilitate and involve many more of our passionate and dedicated lung health patients who can use their experience and their knowledge to build more relevant solutions. And I'm also looking forward to discussing and coordinating and working with our patient organizations to create stronger and more dynamic responses to both our disease-specific and European-wide challenges that we see at the moment, but also to put spotlight on the more rare diseases that don't have necessarily a good national platform because they're too small to really generate the attention. But ELF can play a role then to shine a spotlight on them and introduce them into the European collaboration and European policy areas. And I look forward to working with all our amazing healthcare professionals in the years to come up with ideas, priorities, solutions to lung health challenges, and to help better integrate the knowledge and the skills and of the practitioners with the challenges and experiences of patients. And then last but not least, I want to again mention the incredible health staff, to work with them and to help push the boundaries for what patients can achieve and what they can be involved in, and to help create those new ideas and new avenues for how we can achieve it.